All right, so I'm here with Suzi Kory, who is going to be performing in the Her Northern Voice Music Festival on Saturday, August 10th at the Colson from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. You have the late, late show.
I
Four,
do.
4 hours. Are you prepared for that?
Absolutely. It's a little past my bedtime, but we'll make it work. I played there 2 years ago and I know, it's a great crowd. They love to have a good time. So it's funny how you feed off of the energy of the crowd too, right?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, and your shows are very energetic and a lot of fun and a lot of fun. So I think you'll be able to do just fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that entertaining is much more than just getting up there and singing songs. You kind of may want to make sure that people have a good time, they're laughing, they're dancing, and it's your responsibility to make sure that that happens. So I think, the most important thing is focusing on the audience and making sure they're having a good time. And if they're having a good time, I'm having a good time. So
Oh, good. So, what is your favorite song to perform, or do you have more than one?
I have several. I'm a huge Stevie Nicks fan.
Mhm.
But my biggest inspiration for getting into music was Guns N' Roses, which is, as a country artist, a lot of people are surprised by that. But I always finish every show with Sweet Child of Mine. So that's my staple song, and it's my favorite song to perform.
Yeah, I actually read up on you a little bit, and I heard your story of how, at a later age, you decided to hop on a plane to go out and meet Axl Rose, and you
Yeah,
did.
and I do. I love talking about that story just because it's much more than just meeting your idol. It's about having this intuition and a voice that tells you to go do something, and it sounds so crazy, and people think you're nuts. And you decide to listen to this voice, and because you did, you end up having this incredible experience and meeting your childhood idol. So that's why I love sharing that story. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And it's a great story. It's encouraging to anybody who thinks that maybe their time has passed or there's not more for them than what there is right now. So it's encouraging and you should share it often. I hope that you do. So have you've been to Sudbury before
Yeah.
performing?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most about being part of the Her Northern Voice Music Festival?
I mean, I love the culture up in Sudbury and the way that music is really an essential part of life there. And I've gotten to know Mark very well, Mark Ministo with Sudbury Performance Group. And I love that, they love bringing acts up there. And there's so many of the local acts always, I actually checked out all the other people who are performing there as well. And yes, some of them are not from Sudbury, but a lot are. And I just think it's fantastic, the scene that you have there, and people are just so wonderful. I have to give credit to Linda Heldman, who also is the person that kind of connected with me with Mark 2 years ago. And she's a huge fan of music, a big part of, just promoting music. And like a lot of people that I met up there when I was up there. So I'm so honored to be a part of this.
Oh, good. Well, I know that we're just so excited that you're going to be there, and just even the reels that you've been showing about coming to Sudbury, that just is building excitement. So it's going to be a great show, and we're really happy that you're coming. Suzi, thank you so much for talking with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you perform, and I hope you rest up because we're expecting something great.
It's going to be a big party. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Amy, for having
thank
me.
you. You're welcome.